taking that time to stop and say, hang on a minute, this is worth a moment here, to just stop and say, woohoo, to stop and take that breath and really look back at all of those things that you've done so far, not all of the things that you've still got to go. We are so fixated on what else there is to be done that we scarcely even draw breath to look at what we've managed to do so far. Welcome to A Creative Odyssey. I'm Ryde. I'm a designer, an entrepreneur, and online educator obsessed with all things design, quilting, and creative business. Whether you're a seasoned quilter or you're just starting out, whether you're passionate about design and textiles, or whether you're a creative business geek who loves to nerd out on all the moving parts that go into making a creative business thrive, you are in the right place. I'm excited to share insights from my creative odyssey with you as I navigate design, creativity, and growing an online business on this journey as a creative entrepreneur. Are you ready to explore the possibilities of design and discover the world of creative business? It's time to embark on a creative odyssey. Hey, I have just a really short episode for you here today. I am in a super reflective mood right now, and I'm also getting ready to celebrate a big milestone, which might be why I'm kind of in this reflective mood. You might think this is kind of a bit of a weird topic for a podcast episode, which is on this kind of creative channel. You know, it's called A Creative Odyssey, this podcast. We talk about, creating and design and quilt pattern writing and all kinds of things related to creativity. So what does celebration have to do with any of this? What has celebration got to do with me? I have nothing to celebrate. I haven't finished my composition. I haven't finished my quilt. I haven't finished my quilt pattern. I haven't finished that drawing that I started. I haven't finished the sketch I wanted to get done. I haven't really finished deciding on what my career is going to be. I haven't even finished dinner yet, I haven't even started the next design I want to work on. I haven't even started that new quilt that I want to make. That to-do list that I've created for myself, I hear you, it's hard. I want to share a couple of things with you in this episode, and I'm going to start with some words from one of my mentors, Julie Helmrich. Here's what she says. All right, I think it's hard for busy people to celebrate achievements because, well, they're busy. Even so, you should celebrate. I think it's hard for people to celebrate achievements because people naturally focus on how much is still left to do versus how much has already been done. Even so, you should celebrate. I think it's hard for people to celebrate because they know everything isn't perfect. It's almost as if it's fake if you celebrate. Even so, you should celebrate. I think it's hard for people to celebrate because they're tired. Tired from what? Doing all of the things that they've done to achieve the thing to celebrate. Even if you're tired from all the work that you've done, you should still celebrate. Perhaps the worst reason that I think people don't celebrate is that they minimize their wins. It's as if the win doesn't count because it's not a super sizable win. Even if that is the case, you should still celebrate the wins. I love those words from Julie because I think it's just a really great summary of all of those excuses that we always find for not celebrating. We're pretty good at minimizing. We're pretty good at self-denial. We're pretty good at not standing out or not looking after ourselves or putting others before us. We're pretty good at feeling guilty when we do take that moment to do something for ourselves. Taking that time to stop and say, hang on a minute, this is worth a moment here, to just stop and say, woohoo, to stop and take that breath and really look back at all of those things that you've done so far, not all of the things that you've still got to go. We are so fixated on what else there is to be done that we scarcely even draw breath to look at what we've managed to do so far. Today, I hugged my kids. I stopped furiously checking my email, which seemed so urgent to me at the time, to sit on the floor and play a game with them. I kissed my husband goodbye this morning. I called my mom. I took a moment out of that scramble of doing to just be while I poured hot water onto some tea leaves. Looking to write your first or your next unique quilt pattern? Feeling like you just don't know where to start or that the list of things that you need to do is just too long? Are you worried your design idea isn't unique enough? Grab a copy of my free guide, 7 Steps to Grow a Quilt Pattern Design Business, and I'll take you through all the steps to design, write, and sell a unique quilt pattern so you can build your confidence as a designer, skip that overwhelm, and start on the path to growing a thriving creative business. Your very first step is to head to aliryde.com/guide to get your copy today. It's time to stop dreaming and time to start doing. I can't wait to see what you're going to create. Other things that I've got to celebrate, which maybe are on a bigger scale: making 2 humans, finishing the binding on a quilt, reinventing myself, growing a creative business, sharing stories, sharing my work. These are small things. These are big things. That's what I'm celebrating, all of those things. You have these things in your life as well to celebrate. Big, small, or in between, they are all worth celebrating. And celebrating doesn't need to mean some 300-person catered event with lots of fireworks. You don't even have to share your celebration with anyone else, though having someone else to witness that moment, to help you mark that occasion, can make it really a little bit more special. It can be as simple as lighting a candle, stopping in the sunlight and lifting your face to its warmth, opening a nice bottle of wine to share with somebody special, drinking tea in the good cup, declaring your celebration out loud to the world. It's my birthday in just a few days' time, so, indulge me here. On your birthday, you normally get to make a wish, right? And my wish is that you will get that moment where you can stop, you can take a breath, close your eyes, and bask in that glory of all of the things that you've done, of all of the things that you are right now, in this moment, in this point of time. Let all of those incredible things, big and small, that you have done, just let them wash over you. And look at that stream of incredible moments that you've created. Look how far you've come. Congratulations to you. I would love you to go and celebrate in any way that you know how. Drop me a note here and let me know what you'll be doing to celebrate too. I'd really love to know what you're going to be doing. And if you know someone who needs to hear this and encourage them to celebrate their own win, big or small, then make sure you share this episode with them as well. I'm off to pop a special bottle of bubbles with my family, and I'll be raising a glass to you as well. Until next time, stay curious and keep creating.